Who do I feel is judging me, and how is that limiting me? Hi there, I'm Julie Brooks Coaching and Hypnosis, and I am here for today's weekly update. So I'm going to update you guys on a lot of different things today, so please stay tuned. We're going to talk about the energy of the week, the energy of the month coming up, because May is just around the corner, and we're going to talk about questions like this, like who do I feel is judging me? Now, before I get to that, if any of this information resonates with you, if you are interested in hearing more, please know that you can always reach out. All right, so my husband and I, Kip, do questions every morning. And even though he's not always present, I always send the question. And so I thought I'm going to start doing a couple questions with you guys as well. So what this means is I get to share what my initial reaction was, as well as you guys get to share what your initial reaction was. If you want to participate, I love comments, I love questions, I love all of that stuff. And if you have something that you're like, I don't want to really do this live on Facebook, then you can absolutely reach out to me afterwards. So please do not hesitate. So who do I feel is judging me is the first question. And the instant thing that popped up was another person. And I'm going to say something. Very seldom do other people judge us the way we feel that they are judging us. And what I mean by that is absolutely, people judge the way you look, people judge the way you talk, what you say, where you are, who you're with, all of those things, but they do it for very brief increments. They don't care that much about you. Nobody is as concerned about you as you are. So please always remember that. I'm not saying nobody judges ever. I'm saying they do. It's just not as big of a deal as you're thinking that it is. Now, if you've got somebody in your life that is constantly on you and judging you and all that kind of stuff, we really need to talk because that person might be the wrong person to have in your life. All right, so now I'm going to share what came up for me. Certainly, somebody came up and then I went, oh, don't be ridiculous. I'm the one that's judging me. We are always judging ourselves much more harshly than somebody else coming at us and judging us. So my thought was, I judge all of the things about me. I judge whether I'm, working out enough. I judge whether I'm talking to my family enough. I judge whether I have enough friends. I'd like all of the things. And I'm sure you guys have your own personal list, but you are constantly judging yourself. And that's something that we can work with. Now, I mentioned I'm absolutely there with you. However, probably 10 years ago now, I was a beast at judging myself. I was really harsh on myself. I was constantly berating myself. That's how I thought I motivated myself. I'm going to be really harsh and then I'll be more motivated to do the things I need to do. Well, that can work short term, but I'm here to tell you it's not the healthiest way to motivate yourself. There are way healthier ways. So all of us have a little snippet of self-talk in us. Well, we have a lot of self-talk in us, but all of us have a little bit of negative self-talk. That's our brains trying to keep us from getting into trouble. That's our brains trying to protect us. But a lot of us have nothing but negative self-talk. And what that looks like is you stub your toe, and instead of going, ow, that kind of hurt, you go, I can't believe I stubbed my toe. How did I not see the couch there? You don't think that that's negative self-talk, but it is. All of those things matter. And what we constantly have going on in our minds is really, really important. It's part of how we manifest things. So I'm going to move on because I could talk about this topic all day. To question number 2 of this same card, and that is, how does that limit me? Whew, that's a big one. How does that limit you? So if you are judging yourself harshly on a daily basis, it can be very demotivating. It can cause you to not do the things that are important to you. It can cause you not even to think about what's important to you because you are so busy going, okay, I got to do the right things at the right time for the right people, for the right reasons. And we get so snowballed into this life that we didn't actually design on purpose. It just accidentally happened to us. And I'm here to tell you, we can actually design the life we want on purpose. Absolutely, there's going to be things that come at us. Those challenges are there to teach us. There's nothing wrong with having challenges in your life. I'm not professing to have a perfect life or to be able to help you guys have a perfect life, but I am going to be able to help you have more of the life you want. And that's really my goal for you guys. I know I probably shouldn't have goals for you guys, but in the effort to be completely transparent, I do. I have goals for you. I have dreams for you. So come on board. We'll go get those. Anyway, that is the question today. And if you guys enjoy having things like these questions, I'm going to keep posting them. I post it on Instagram and on Facebook on my business page, which is Julie Brooks Coaching and Hypnosis. If you want to go to Instagram and follow me there, then it's, I believe it's JB Coaching and Hypnosis. I think that's what it is. I should really look that up though, but I believe that's what it is. JB Coaching and Hypnosis. All right, moving on to some other things. So this is the last week of April. As a matter of fact, we don't even have a full week of April left. So if you guys remember, April was all about setting those foundations. So make some decisions. If you haven't made decisions throughout the month of April so far, start thinking about what things you need to get in line and in order. And maybe it's open up a new savings account so that you can actually get some money into your savings. Maybe it is joining a group or something that you're interested in. But think about setting those foundations. And the reason is the month of May is a shift of energy, and I'm super excited about the shift of energy. The month of May, the shift of energy goes into the visionary. It goes into creation, and more of a, not like sit down and do some artwork, although that's always healthy and wonderful if that's what you want to do, but think about things that don't currently exist. I'm sure that you've spent some time maybe daydreaming, or possibly you're working on a project and going, why doesn't this website exist, this app exists, this tool exists, all of those things. This is the month that you're going to dig through all those thought processes in your little brain. I can help you with that. And you're going to figure out what maybe you can provide the world with that maybe doesn't exist or doesn't exist in the way that you want to provide it. That is what the month of May is all about. It's all about digging into who you really are. And I just thought of something. Maybe you are the analytical person. Maybe you're the person that kind of tears things apart, but you've got that creative friend, that friend that's always out in left field, imagining things. Maybe go spend some time with that friend, the friend with the big imagination, and help them create something. Because we need those, how do you say that word? Analyzing people. I can't think of the word. In our family, we do have one. There's 4 of us, and we have 1. And he keeps us straight, because the rest of us are like, we're going over here, we're going over there, we're imagining things, we're living this life in our minds that is just doesn't really exist. But he helps us go, wait a minute, let's bring that back for a second. Does that really exist? Is that really what we want to do? And it's not that he's always right by any means, but it's that he kind of grounds you. So if you are that creative, all over the place type of person, all over the place, I got a big map behind me here, maybe meet up with your friend that likes to analyze things. And this is not to tear it apart. This is to actually create something, to actually move it from your imagination into reality. This was a tangent I was not expecting to go on, so I'm sorry, not sorry. Hopefully that was helpful to you guys. Reminder, Julie Brooks, Coaching and Hypnosis. In the month of May, I'm going to have something new that I'm really, really excited to present you guys with. But until then, don't forget, I can help empower you, hold you accountable, so you can have that personal freedom that you've been looking for your whole life, likely. All right. Thank you guys so much. Enjoy this week, the week of April the 28th, and every week thereafter. But enjoy this week, and we'll see you in May.